They got me good, man. They got me good in the locker room right there. That was crazy. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. So.
Well, congratulations, Coach, on a win here, CCIW championship once again. You guys never let the Hawks really get too big of a lead. What was the key to making sure that you never let them get too much momentum in those sets?
We've been talking about it all year, and at the back of our T-shirts this year for practice is love the grind, and that was the message to start practice or to start the match today. Is we know it's going to be a grind. Corey Mayotte is the best player in the country. I don't think it's particularly close, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Up there at 12 feet taking swings. He took 44 swings today in 3 sets. And I mean, there's nothing you can do about half of them. Like, nothing you can do about half of them. So we knew it was going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. We knew it was going to be close at the end of each set. And the message was to just love that and embrace that. Embrace the competition. Embrace that it's going to be close. And lean on your teammates and communicate with love. Sometimes love means getting on them to make sure they're doing the right things, but sometimes love means bringing them back up. And I thought we did that well late set 3. Ryan Cholowinski's been our closer all year long, and we get a one-on-one look for him, and he hits it as hard as he can and just quite misses it. He ended set 2 with us, and trying to hit the same way in set 3 on a absolute bomb from Corey Mayotte from the baseline. We pass it perfectly, get to him, and we hit it out. And then a couple points later, Owen Hendricks picks him right back up. That's the love part, picks him right back up with a kill. A couple points later, we finish it. So just didn't blink. There's so many opportunities out there for our young group to blink in big moments. And Tyler's over there, and we did against him at his place a couple weeks ago. And so it's just so cool to see our group learn and to compete together and to embrace those difficult moments, for sure.
Yeah, congratulations, first of all.
Thanks, Tyler. Good seeing you, man.
Excited for you and happy for you.
Thanks, man.
Your team is so often considered like heavy offense, right? But I think a lot that we saw today was scrappiness on the defensive side, keeping balls off the floor.
Yeah.
Is that part of that, loving that grind, and like what's the approach to that?
Yeah, I think you and I were texting yesterday about the groups and the eras and how this is a fully new team for me, and Tyler and a couple guys were the last couple guys in that North Central team, and this is a new era for us where we have the same offense. It's slightly different, but it's a lot really, really similar to the 2 championships, but very different pieces within it. And so, where are you going to go win? And how you win is different. You can run the same system, but it's got to be tailored to your athletes, right? And this team is way more of a defensive team than we are offensive. Back in the day, I used to yell at our groups that won the 2 championships that it was boring volleyball to watch. It was boring because it'd be pass, set, kill, ace, pass, set, kill. We couldn't block or dig a single thing. But we would just play, like Tyler said, we hit 450. It didn't matter. We couldn't block or dig. And I think this team has the ability to play backcourt defense. Ben Heiss is a 6'7" opposite to get in the way of Corey Mayotte. Ryan Cholowinski is 6'8" middle, who's a defensive middle at heart and can go laterally well. Owen Hendricks is one of the best defenders in middle back I've coached in my entire career. He can go sideline to sideline and make plays. And so, this group is way more focused on defense. And we played great defense early on in the season, and we've slowly kind of got back to Carthage offense and been really good down the stretch here. And I thought today was a good explanation of that. Owen Hendricks, Owen Otto got better as the match went on. Our offense came around to Carthage levels of offense. The Bic started showing up from Owen Hendricks and Owen Otto late set 2 and into set 3. And so I thought we played defensively out of our minds in set 1, and then in set 2 and set 3 we slowly turned it into a Carthage match. That's why we won, I think.
Yeah, definitely a good example of that for sure. What was the decision like to go with Ruben Emmerich in for those extra 1 or 2 rotations?
Yeah, you haven't seen that one. That's a new look that you didn't get to play against.
Was that a pre-planned thing?
We've been doing that, I think, probably since you guys beat us, to be honest with you. Trying to change around our serve sub strategy. And at that point, Hudson Schweitzer wasn't scoring the most points in the middle. He wasn't playing the greatest of offense, but I thought his blocking was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And so he's a great defender, and today that showed again today. But his offense was a little lacking, and Ruben Emmerich is a little, Energizer Bunny with his energy, but he's bouncy off the floor, he's quick off the floor, he hangs up there, and he can hit it both directions. I'm lucky enough to have coached Ruben in club way back in the day, and he used to be middle back then. So we wanted Ruben serve first and foremost. We didn't have a good jump server off the bench when Jack and Joe got hurt, and so we wanted to get Ruben on the court to serve. And then it became he hits the ball so hard, and it's sometimes tough to control ice cold. So let's go get him a rotation in offense, have him go thump a ball, and then go serve where he can be a little more energized and warm. So it was an adjustment to get Ruben serve in the game, but I think he's hitting 750 since he's been in it. So, proud of him, a Division I transfer from Queens. That could have been a massive ego transferring to Division III, and
right.
We started in a 6'2", and then he got benched, right? And the amount of love you have to have for a team and a culture to be a Division I guy, get put on the bench, find a moment, and then produce late. Hats off to him. He's such a team player. He's such a unique athlete, a unique person, and I'm proud he chose Carthage.
And he did a great job. I mean, we talked about it. He had 2 kills, and it was only 2, but they were 2 important kills.
Yeah,
at important
big moments
times in the game.
We didn't set him until like 20s. I don't know. Yeah, let's wait until the last moment to get those kills and whatever. I mean, we're tough to predict sometimes when we're doing that. So,
without a doubt. And now, obviously, with the championship, that means you've already guaranteed yourself a spot moving forward. So what is the plan now as you get ready to enter into that NCAA tournament?
Man, this group, there's a lot of guys left over from that group that lost last year at Loras. And we were smack dab on the bubble. Like, we knew it. We knew all the last coming down the stretch there that we were on the bubble, and we probably were on the way out, on the outside of it looking in. And to hear it was an hour-long conversation, and when they ran the MPI that we were out by .1, it just felt like you were walking to disappointment going to that selection show, and then it was. But like knowing you were probably out to and still go to it was one of the hardest things I've done in my life. And then I didn't really think about it too much, and the show ends, and it's like everybody's staring at me. And then I had to say something. I didn't know what to say, and it's a really, you learn who you are as a person in those moments about what's important to you, and it was the guys and this culture and this team. And so to get to sit in that room and not have to worry about it this time, it's what a juxtaposition from 365 days ago. I'm just so proud, man. I'm so proud. So we get to do that at 9, get to know where we're going. Hopefully it's here. I think the cool part about the Midwest or the NCAA not wanting to spend money is even though we're probably going to be 5 or 6, that they still got to drive teams here. So we might get the lucky end of that one and get to host a regional, even though we're going to be 6 in the country, which would be really cool. And we don't lose here. We just don't. Like, I think I've lost. Actually, Tyler, I made this joke to a couple people. I have lost more at North Central than I've lost in this gym. You guys have beaten us 4 times in my career, and I've only lost 3 times here.
Tarbell's a hard place to play.
Yeah, it's a hard place to play, and it's packed. There's energy here. The fans are on top of you. And so, like, getting to play here at Tarbell is a massive advantage for our group. And so something we've been trying to fight for all year, and I'm really excited to hopefully get that. If not, we'll go battle on the road. This team's been road warriors all year.
Well, hopefully you do get that opportunity to play here at home, but congratulations again. Go ahead and go celebrate. We're glad to have you on, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, you guys, for providing such an awesome experience for the championship. Just to have 2 awesome people who know the game at a high level and can bring energy to it. Like, we really appreciate you guys being here, so thank you so much.
And we appreciate you. Thank you.
Go
Congrats.
Birds. Thank you.
That was Coach Kieckhefer, and again, Tyler, a great win for them here. They move on. They win themselves a CCW title.